When you're ready, we shall leave for Denerim. Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage for the moment is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies. Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden. You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Ren Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
Current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Calthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly and restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne. Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon. Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. We must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy...
Is it true there's a prince among the Isles visitors?
None of them looked all that princely to me. So many.
I'd better not catch you trying to serve brown bread.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable. Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Enora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak.
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen? They now know she is a threat. I think her life is in danger. I heard how say she would... Because you do not want Loghain ruling Ferelden.
We may have no... I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take. I fear if they can kill... Few would believe our word over Loghain.
I have some uniform. I will go...
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So, here is a question from the Painted Elf.
Painted Elf? Oh, that's me. Oh, I do like that.
Good to see you, Warden. One more swipe.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Couldn't we all just get along?
On your guard! On your guard!
They will assume that I am dead. I do not... There is a freedom awaiting me that I have... All right.
Indeed.
Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
Oh, blast it.
Trap right ahead. You need me? Trap right ahead.
Over here!
I am yours.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. Yes, and wherever he goes, I will be right behind you. This way.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
Good to see we are not alone.
Bother. Of course.
Defend yourself!
Someone is coming. I can distract the guard. I will lure them. Oh, you must come. I saw something by the fountain. I think it was a darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
They will eat us all alive. Please get help.
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard, if it'll keep you from wetting your... But there's nothing there.
Thank you. Oh, it was over here. Quickly. Ah, it took me forever to be rid of those two. You are certain you will not wear the disguise? Andraste, guide us.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old...
He'd have to knock down every place he owns it. 3 nights in a row.
I know you're bluffing.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet... How am I supposed to answer that? Shall I try to shove my crown under the door? Do you think the royal family has a secret knock? My host was not content with leaving me under heavy...
I did not know. We must...
Don't panic, Erlina. Well, if he didn't know you were here...
Please, Wall.
Free me, and I
We do...
I finished.
Who goes there?
I thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. You never hear music in the sound of a key turning in a lock until you've been imprisoned. I am Riordan, Senior Grey Warden of Jada, and you must be Duncan's last recruit. Yes, you match his description. Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from Arden. Would that I could. But for Eldon's supply should have, as you know, and from the rumors, I saw him go into the dungeons. He missed it. I will seek you out later. And good luck.
Who goes? Anybody tries to...
Looks like we're in for some...
Scare them off or something.
Where to? What now? Hey. What's next? You need me? Just like you wanted.
danger approaches.
Leave me here. Was this supposed to be a lesson? I am on. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray, Marek's bastard. You have my heart. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you. Then they.
Looks like we're in for some blood.
Run while you can! Yes!
Blood mine.
Sounding the horns for it. They said to.
Do you suppose he actually saw my mother there? Or is he just
Safe.
What month is it? Are you some enemy of our Urians? Dead people were so angry they were thinking rebellion. They're
It's done.
Well, is he losing faith in the... You should have...
all the noise and bother.
Who's that? You can't do this to me. I'm Vaughn Ken. Too many. Or let me out of here. I'll do anything. Of course. Anything.
Maker. No, but Ten's men took him from me. Yes, you are give.
I have finished.
My thanks. Funny. We must... If...
Surrender, and you may be shown mercy. Don't be ridiculous. The Queen isn't... What?
Sir Catherine! Praise the Maker you're here. This brigand tried to kidnap me.
Unbelievable. Bring them down! Loghain wants the Warden, dead or alive!
You're all so eager to die, aren't you?
That would leave a scar.
Eamon, I may have done a
Last.
terrible thing.
Barely met, and already she betrays us. She and my mother would get along famously.
What? What is it you might have done, exactly?
What in Andraste's name has happened? Are you all right?
The Warden has been captured.
And this may have been your fault? Maybe? Perhaps?
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him.
I know where he is. The Grey Warden is in possession of a ring that allows me to locate him. Getting to him, however, is quite something else.
You look like you've been dragged through 10 kinds of crap, friend. Who calls that a crime? More like a public service. Still, they'll hang you for it. Good luck with that.
You're disgusting. Oh, really? This should be good for a laugh. What? In Denerim? Maker?
Yes. In Andraste's name, are you? Hey! And so I shall do that.
What's that? Oh! The...
I almost didn't make it out of the mess today. Did you need some? Thank... I told you. And now to get back at us for...
I should have been made a corporal. What's this? You two blighted fool... Well, I hate to break it to you, but they're never... Oh, that man...
So, you think you're ready to go on your... That's what I'll... You there! Stop!
Yes, sir.
Kiss off.
Had it a month, and already this armor doesn't fit.
Good.
Stay sharp out there.
Good luck out there.
Magic exists to serve man
And the deep dark before dawn.
Dwarf! Welcome back.
Did you see Wolf's face when he arrived?
What can I get you, Strat? What can I get you,
Surely you've seen the flight yourself.
Hardly.
Who?
My son described you in great detail. Is there anything you would ask as a thank?
I wonder that matter. You'll have to excuse me.
May I help you? He's alive then? A dungeon?
But it goes in the authority of... I'll take none of... Thank you.
I say, what's the meaning of... God, here.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Dwarven! Welcome back.
There's nothing more I can offer. I have one last band. What?
Magic?
But there's no... You do.
Oh. Stop!
Maker's breath.
Indeed. After your rather alarming lack of subtlety, I feared the worst for you. Well, what did you expect? You announced me to my father's most trusted lackey. Did the purpose of my disguise entirely escape you? I barely managed to slip away from her when we reached the palace. I am hoping that, despite our unfortunate we will need to work... My father has gone... He saw me as a threat. Yet even now, I'm certain he will be telling the nobles you have done strange... I don't...
A useful lead.
That is true. You need that evidence for the Landsmeet. But you also need... You don't need to trust me. I have no doubt Alistair is biddable enough. Not...
Honora, you are indeed Kaelin's...
I am the daughter of Ferelden's greatest general. Who do you think truly ruled this nation for the last 5 years? Kaelin. I am what this country needs, not an untrained king who does not even want the throne. I can help you stop my father. Consider what I have said.
Well, she's quite... I cannot help thinking she may be trouble. But we should keep her close, all the same. This is an alliance. For the moment, we don't... Be careful how much trust you place in her. I do not for a moment think Honora means to give up her power easily. Still, I would rather have her where we can watch her than actively working for Loghain. Are you thinking you might stand a chance at courtship? It would be... She wouldn't take that risk unless it helps her secure the throne. Honora was a capable... We did not fight the Orlesians, although...
Thanks.
His mother... We all hoped Kaelin and...
No, I don't, which I've told both of you on many occasions. If Honora's turned against Loghain, I say let her keep the crown. It looks better on her anyway.
You're both wrong. With a few months of experience, he knows how to... and he knows who to turn...
Are you serious? I'm gonna stand over here.
That would... with... And I suspect that might... Ferelden was first without that to... We certainly have a great deal to...
Hello again, friend. Inside you can take your... Well, if we want to defeat this... Good...
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I realize that my actions at Howe's estate may not have painted me in the best light. For that, I apologize and hope that we can start again. I will be blunt. My father must be stopped. But once that is done, Ferelden will need a... No? You're a Grey Warden, and despite the fact... Secondly, you saved Arl Eamon from a plot that... You are competent and powerful, and in the right place at the right time. Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness. Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kings. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn. Ferelden needs an effective ruler with experience. Thus, I say again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you... I agree that there is much to be done before the Landsmeet, but that you will be seen as my... In return, I add my voice to yours. But it is true, a union might be considered a compromise, but... Is this something Alistair even desires? And by extension, neither is what I want. Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
That is horrible. Anyway, hey guys, RBG here. And more importantly, I know I haven't talked for the last 40 minutes, but I want to get to this certain part. Noah, Loghain's daughter. You could propose about multiple ways you could get this, how the ending. You could actually become king of the Ferelden if you want to marry her, or queen of Ferelden if you are female and romance Alistair. Or you could make and Noah rule together, but this is not one of them. I'm just showing you, you know.
Do you foresee me agreeing to place an untried, unwilling man on the throne otherwise? One whose largest decisions to date have consisted of which shoe to put on first. If it will settle matters more quickly, I am willing to agree to this. But only if it will benefit Ferelden. Consider it forgotten. Now, as for the alliance we were discussing. Ah, that's... I'll tell you this. My father must be stopped. Then I wish...
I refuse because... she's not...
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her
a massive
throne.
shithead.
She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it.
Now you hear why. Like, this is important. When you did Alistair's quest, it became hardened. He will say that she wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it. That's when, like I said, Alistair said that if he's hardened, if you make him change. If he is not hardened, he will say, did anyone know that this is, I never won any of this? If she wants the crown, she could welcome have it. That what he will say if he's not hardened. But you don't think she should be queen?
No, she probably should be. That doesn't mean she's going to be. They say that Honora is smart, determined. She's supposedly the one who's really ruled here, not Cailan. She's her father's daughter. Me? I say that's where the problem lies. People like her and her father always think they're the only ones who can fix things. So everyone should just stay out of their way. What do you think? When the Landsmeet comes, you might even have a say.
You think they will listen to a mage? Why would they listen to me?
I think they'll listen to a Grey Warden. One who just might save this country yet.
Okay. Okay, Elsa. Anyway, now we gotta go to the fucking the Alien Age to find the evidence about what's going on over there.
Yes.
Alistair, Liliana, and
Yeah.
Shale. Y'all with me?
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Okay. The Elven Age. This is where the city elves would be at. By city elves, I mean the character, your main character. Your
What do you
character
need?
would be born at if you play your character as a city elf,
I'm just
not
on
a
my-
Danish elf.
Someone's coming. Thanks for running those thugs off. I knew I should.
Anyway,
Perhaps we should carve our names into the giant tree.
I've got children at home.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is...
Everyone remain...
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Helped them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you.
Quit trying.
If this spell of their... What's wrong, Shem? Wait. These foreigners say they're here...
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my uncle Syrian, and Valendrian? These foreigners have taken... One of them was our Hiren, Valendrian. They won't just let you in. Well, just be careful. Those men are mages.
Shiny. Like I said, Shiny is a character you will meet way before if you play as a city elf.
I ask you to stand back. Some of these people are
You've already been told to leave.
Hold. This place is for...
To arms!
Enemy unwatched.
What's in the maker's name?
Stop him! I'm not stopping me, buddy. I'm gonna make two parts of this because
I have...
Couldn't
we all just get along? And so I shall.
I finished.
Help us, please! Thank you, friend. You don't have to...
Complete.
Okay. Now time. Gotta keep on going. Gotta find these. Gotta find the elves. The elves are missing.
All done.
Wait, you're no Tevinter.
What?
If I see I want to stop him much.
As you do.
What is the meaning of this? We were told that there would be no interference from the authorities. Oh? An errant group of do-gooders, then? You will regret this, you know. Believe it or not, we have been given dispensation to do our business here. You Fereldans talk a great deal about how very wrong slavery is. But isn't it funny how quickly the smell of gold overcomes such ideals?
You are slavers?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to acquire new blood? These slaves will fetch an excellent price in the Imperium, and we're paying handsomely for this opportunity.
You can't just take people from their homes and sell them. It's despicable.
But enough. I am here to halt your slaughter, nothing more. Do we not? You wish to parley? Very well. I will leave it for Caladrius to decide your fate. Come with me, and be respectful if you know what's good for you.
I hope there's a good explanation for this, Devere.
There is, Enchanter. This courtyard, but claims that he is not here to exact revenge.
And thus you thought it best to bring the Grey Warden directly to me.
Grey Warden? But...
We are in the company of the royal bastard who would be king as well. Have you no sense, my dear?
Listen to that. A slaver calling me a bastard. I hope you know what you're doing.
Well, what is done is done. Well met, Grey Warden. I'm Caladrius, and I have heard a great deal about you and your friends. I cannot say. It was you who asked to be brought to speak with me. One can hardly get a word out of the Regent besides Warden these days. It's surpassed even gold in popularity. Yes, you would be. I've heard that you're trying to erode Logain's support. It must be a difficult task. More of an arrangement. Truth be told, there was... So, here is my offer. 100 sovereigns from you for a letter with the seal of the Terran of Guaren upon it, implicating him in all of this. Then, we leave a few days earlier than planned with our profits and remaining slaves unharmed.
I feel dirty. We're not considering this, are we?
No.
So, do we have a deal? Interesting.
Counter offer. You leave everything and get out your hind.
Now, that's not much of a deal, is it?
Well, you should take that
Enough! Enough! It seems your reputation... Wait! Were I... Allow me... so, is my...
No.
Then,
And so I shall. Delighted.
You don't look like it. Are you one of them? What happens, Shiani? We will not...
Atlantis. Slaver documents. And that is the end for this fast
What
mission
now?
you could possibly say. Right now, now we gotta get to... Well, technically, we gotta head back. Before we even do that, we need to sell some stuff.
Look who's...
Give me...
So tell me something. Do you feel pain when you get hit in combat?
This is when it squeals loudly and spurts blood about. This is when it feels pain.
Ah, shit. What the fuck I'm supposed... Magic. Master. That's a persuasive.
Maybe.
I need to be a master persuader. Alright, time to cap. Okay, let's head back.
I hear the majors of that tower often need to Lake Callanheart.
Thank you.
Magic exists. And never
Thank you.
rule over it. Foul and corrupt are they.
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven craft.
Oh, let's head to the tavern. And... there we go. Okay. Okay, time to head. Now let's get back to our evening.
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
Oh, wait a minute. Won't. Oh, no. Email.
I've been hearing of it. Make her forgive me. We must...
Most kind.
Okay. I need to change my outfit or gear.
Yes.
Okay. Save the game, save the game, save the game. Save the game before I do something I'm gonna regret. Okay. Time to head to the lens meet.
Warden, I am not surprised it has come to this. And Alistair, if you were even remotely worthy of being called Merrick's son, you would already be in the Landsmeet.
Now that's just her fault.
You have torn Ferelden apart to oppose the very man who ensured you were born into freedom. But do not think you will get past me to desecrate the Landsmeet itself. The nobles of Ferelden will confirm my lord as regent, and we can finally put this to rest once you are gone.
You just say born of freedom. Motherfucker, I'm a mage. I was born in the circle of Magi. My freedom was practically taken away from me. Shit, I don't know.
You say that with such righteousness. Loghain used to have that ring in his voice. He has not sounded that way in many months now. It is not so clear an enemy when it is your own people you fight.
I mean, how can you support a man who killed your king?
Cailan was a fool. He grew up a spoiled child in his ancestors' palace. He never knew what it was to be hunted, to starve. Maybe the Grey Wardens killed him, or maybe my lord let him die of his own foolishness. Either way, it may have saved Ferelden.
So you admit you...
I am not so blind as you think, Warden. I saw the tension between Cailan and Loghain. My lord is a man of fierce passions, none fiercer than defending this land. If Cailan threatened that, but whatever he did, it was only in defense of Ferelden.
To justify it by fucking sell his own people to slavery?
What was he supposed to do? You and Eamon were harassing him at every side, forcing him to empty the treasury to fight you. He never wanted a civil war. After Cailan died, everyone was supposed to rally, come together to fight the Darkspawn without crying to Orlais for aid. He never anticipated Merrick's bastard would challenge the throne and force this war.
Oh, maybe you should not fucking regicide and kill his king, you fucking...
Fine, you're right. What would you have me say, Warden? Loghain is a great man, but his hatred of Orlais has driven him to madness. He has done terrible things. I know it. But I owe him everything. I cannot betray him. Do not ask me to.
Then put your weapons and let me pass.
I will not stop you, Warden. Please, show mercy. Without Loghain, there would be no Ferelden to defend.
Hell, I don't know. Should I let him live, or should I kill him? I'm curious. Should I let him live?
My lords
my
and ladies
captain
of the
looks so
land,
awesome wearing that damn armor.
Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms? our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? What do they offer you? How much is the price of Ferelden honor now?
Again, I would not know this because I'm not a fucking... I'm a maid. For fuck's sake. Besides the point, the Blight is a threat here, not Olay.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it?
Yes.
They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, can we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Okay, it's obvious. Do not pick the obvious ones. Because I don't think you should not be mentioning Ostagar or left Caitlyn to die, all that stuff. Because I think that will backfire on me. So I'm gonna say stuff that I actually did the side quest. You allow when the hell imprison torture innocents.
The Warden speaks truly. My son was taken under cover of night. The things done to him, some of them are beyond any healer's skill.
Hal was responsible for himself. He will answer to the Maker for any wrongs committed in this life, as must we all. But you know that. You were the one who murdered him. What Hal may have done, he should have been brought before the Seneschal. There is no justice in butchering a man in his home.
If that's true, then why you send a blood mage to poison our Eamon?
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone,
one of my friends.
It would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
I think not.
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Terran Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden with my daughter. You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. This Warden has slandered and defamed Ferelden's greatest hero in a bid to put an impostor on Merrick's throne.
Oh my god. I fucking hate you. I knew you was working with Loghain.
My father will always do what must be done for Ferelden, and it is clear to me now that you will not.
And you are
Who
lying.
here can say that Anora is not fit to rule this land? And who can Salister is? We know nothing of him, save that he may have royal blood. For 5 years, Anora has been queen, and proven herself worthy of the Theron name. She can lead our people through this crisis, and I can lead her armies.
Yeah, I'm gonna
My
say-
lords and ladies!
Caitlyn.
Our land has been threatened before. It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
The Warden! I'm with the Warden. Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
You lose.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once, before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk.
Oh, wow,
None of you
man.
deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your man and let's settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. When we first met at Ostagar, I would never have thought so, but Ostagar seems like it happened in another lifetime to someone else. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
Okay.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Ah, shit. Fuck, I'm amazed. I can't fight in a one-on-one combat. What the fuck? Don't you think that sounds a little dishonorable? Oh, fuck it. I'll try.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
I'm amazed. How am I gonna fight a guy with a sword? Oh. Okay. My guy looks so awesome. You look so awesome.
Couldn't we all just get along? I like
it. Hold on. Do I gotta fucking
And so I shall.
Ah! You gotta get it.
Here we go! Right, of course. And so I shall. Delighted.
Underestimated you, Warden.
I want to try to do a
I
little
thought
more,
you were like Kaelin,
sword.
a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
You'll die.
Wait, there is another option.
Huh?
The Tern is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
Fucking what? No.
There are too few of us. It's not a matter of what we like, it's a matter of what we must do. Our duty is to slay the Archdemon. We aren't judges. Kinslayers, blood mages, traitors, rebels, Carter thugs, common bandits. Anyone with the skill and the mettle to take up the sword against the Darkspawn is welcome among us. There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
No.
Absolutely not. Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you. How can we simply forget that?
Seriously, I mean, like, literally, it's shit. Put him through the journey. It's like, I doubt he ain't gonna die from that. It's like, it's gonna cheat death again. No, no, he should be dead, no.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
That's what she was when she was.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
I will, but this should not be me doing it. Alistair?
I will. I owe that to Duncan.
Cut his head off? Or slice his head up to his...
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
I accept this decision. I will be king. If the Landsmeet will have me.
Honora, the Landsmeet has decided against you. You must now swear fealty to our king, and relinquish all claim to the throne for yourself and your heirs.
If you think I will swear that oath, Eamon, you know nothing of me.
You gotta do something about her, man.
I suppose that's true.
We cannot leave Ferelden in a state of civil war. We must have unity. If she will not swear fealty to you, Alistair, and renounce her claim to the throne, she is a threat to us all.
Put her in the tower for now. If I fall against the Blight, then she can have her throne. If not, then we'll see.
You would give me a chance for the throne after all this?
I said if I fall, Honora. If I fall, the throne falls to you. I won't kill you while there's a chance that could happen. Somebody has to treat this Blight seriously.
That is uncharacteristically wise of you.
Yes, well, don't let it get around. I have a reputation.
Very well, then. Guards, take her away.
Yeah, baby Alistair's growing.
Your Highness, would you address the Landsmeet?
Oh, that will be me, right? I never knew him, but from all I've heard of my father, what defined him was his commitment to protecting this land.
This gets to right already.
I was getting there. Anyway, the Blight, yes. I may be Merrick's son, but I am also a Grey Warden. I took an oath. I swore I would stand and fight the Darkspawn, no matter the cost to myself. I can't break that oath just to wear the crown. I have to go with my fellow Warden to face the Blight. When the Blight is over, I'll come back and take up my duties, whatever they are, as king. Until then, I think Al Eamon will have to be my regent.
Then I can do Merrick's memory no less honor than you do. I accept. And may the Maker bless your efforts against the Darkspawn.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together? Everyone, get ready to march! It's going to take all of Ferelden's strength to survive this blight. But we will face it, and we'll defeat it! We'd better get going. Ferelden is depending on us. You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king. I think I would have been furious at you once. But since our talk after seeing my sister, well, I suppose this might not be such a bad thing. This was always a possibility. I always feared it, but maybe there's nothing to fear. I might actually make a good king. You never know. I tell you what, though. I'll make a far better king if I have the right people by my side to help me once I'm on the throne. People like you. Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The blight awaits, right?
Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break real quick, and a few minute break, and we will continue on, and we will finish this game because we got a long. We had to head to the Redcliffe. Back to Redcliffe, and talk to Eamon. Eamon. Okay. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next. Stay tuned for the in the next few minutes. See ya.